mouth.
What's popping, everybody? What's popping? What's popping? What's good? About that time for another edition, another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. Y'all lock in, man. We're going to get this show popping any minute. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead. If you ain't already did it, go download that new mixtape by yours truly. Foolish, Let the Swag Talk. Go download that mixtape on livemixtapes.com. Make sure y'all drop a vote in there for me, your boy, man. Support the movement. Let's turn up on the Foolish Show tonight, man. Make sure y'all grab you some merch, too. Princess checking in. Make sure you tune in and give your input in these topics tonight. We going in tonight, man. Let's get this party started. Get that mixtape if you ain't already got it. Grab you some merch. Go to realitymusicinc.com/teespring.com. Grab you some official Reality Music Entertainment merchandise. Let's get this party started, man. We're going to turn up and have a good time tonight, man. Y'all let everybody know right now we live. The Foolish Show podcast. We live streaming right now on Facebook and YouTube. Let's get it, man. Go get that mixtape. Let the Swag Talk by Foolish.
Baby can't run in their mouth. But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk.
We're going to get this show popping in a minute, y'all.
Swag talk. Baby Captain running in.
Night madness tonight.
But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk.
Live chat wide open, man. Y'all represent. Don't be scared.
Cause they music is trash. Girl won't be bad. She want me to smash. In class session, you better take notes.
We gonna go in tonight, man. Talk that talk and walk that walk.
Never pop pills. I never did coke.
Live chat wide open. Y'all let everybody know we live right now.
Never cared for the fame. I just want the change. I want to get my hood. It's like the gun range, reality change. I let it swing, put respect on my name. I let my nuts hang. Baby tap run their mouth.
We just getting started, man. We just turned the stove on.
But I let the swag talk.
It ain't even hot yet.
But I let the swag talk. Baby cap and run their mouth. But I let the swag talk.
Let's have a good time tonight, man.
But I let the swag talk.
We gonna spread love.
But I let the swag
But we gonna talk that talk.
Car looking like a superstar. Female breaking their necks looking real.
Live chat wide open. Y'all jump in, represent. Join the show. It's an open platform.
So bright in the spotlight, stepping in the club around midnight, around 12. Don't kill my vibe, please. Don't blow my heart. Lit bottles in the sky, ducked off in the back with the whole crew. My whole clique party going down at the top blue. Got my own podcast, interviews, out with the old type of something brand new. Baby Captain running their mouth. But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk.
We like a fool tonight, y'all.
But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk. But I let the swag talk. Baby Captain running their mouth.
We're gonna let the swag talk tonight, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of the Foolish Show. I am your host, F to the It's Foolish, representing Reality Music Entertainment. We just getting started on the Foolish Show podcast tonight. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope all y'all stayed safe. Hope the family good. Hope the bills paid. Hope you got some food in your fridge. Hope you got some gas in your tank. I hope a lot of things for y'all. But tonight's show, we're going to get a real interesting. We're going to get into what y'all consider cheating. Now, when you're in a relationship with someone, what I want to know is it cheating if you talking to anybody else, when I say talking, just talking. I don't mean all that other stuff. I don't mean no sex, no none of that, but you talk to other people. You talk to them just in talking. Is that cheating? So is it considered cheating if you talk to someone but y'all not having sex? Is that cheating? Or is that more like flirting? Or maybe just all in friendship? Maybe it's friendly. So when you're in a relationship, it all depends on how people look at things. You have some people that might be a little more controlling. So they might just say, no, you belong to me, you mine. So if you're in a relationship, is it considered cheating if you talk to anybody else? Just talking. Is that considered cheating, y'all? If you're in a relationship and you just talking to someone else, talking, not sexing, but from time to time you talk to somebody else, just talking. I would keep emphasizing that. No sexing and all that. Is cheating. What is y'all definition of cheating? Some things could be flirting, some things could be cheating. Or it could be all innocent. It all depends on the person and whoever looking at it, how they look at it. Everybody gonna have their own point of view, their perspective. If you're more of a possessive person, you might be, nah, you can't be doing that. No, don't talk to nobody here. But what we have to understand is we all cheat in some kind of way, even if it's in your mind. Even if you're in a relationship, if you ever look at somebody, you like, oh, they look good. Or, ooh, I like them. Isn't that still cheating? You're just cheating in your mind. So I believe it's some form of fashion done cheating. So what is cheating to y'all? If somebody's just talking to the opposite sex, but in a relationship, is they cheating? JD25 checking in, Keystar checking in, Princess checked in. But what y'all think cheating is to y'all? If you're in a relationship, but you talk to somebody else, whether it's at the job, or whether it's somebody that you knew a long time ago, if you talk to them, is that considered cheating? Hold on, Keystar said something with the audio. Can y'all hear me good? I'm echoing. What am I doing? Let's check something out. Make sure the mic good. We should be all good. Back to the subject. So is that considered cheating? Or what if you was out and you're in a relationship and somebody waved at you and blowed you a kiss and all that, and you turn around and smile and wave back? Is that cheating? That's more flirting, right? So it all depends on how you look at what's cheating. But I want to know, if nobody ain't sexing, can you really consider that cheating? That's the biggest question. If you got a man or a woman, whatever kind of relationship you're in, do you think that's cool? Would you be able to accept that? Would you tolerate that? You feel like, nah, that's disrespect. Some people might say that's disrespect. But there's some things we just gotta be. Let me see how can I put it. Some things you just gotta be more realistic about. You gotta remember, at the end of the day, is how many people were. People gonna always interact. You're always gonna see different people. So if you try to be too possessive, how that's gonna work? Because at the end of the day, you really can't control what another human being does. You have no control over that. As they said, a man gonna be a man, and a woman gonna be a woman. So you can't control what somebody else do. So that's why I believe in what's done in the dark will come to the light anyway. You can't do what you do for too long and you don't show up somewhere. But what is cheating? Is that cheating, y'all, if you just talking to somebody? You just so happen to talk to other women at work. You don't happen to, when you go to the grocery store, you talk to women in the grocery store or women that work there. Is that cheating? What is your definition of cheating? A lot of people will take that in different ways. You might think somebody's cheating on you. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just really just what it is. It's all innocent. Maybe them people don't even look at each other like that. Maybe it goes way back to something deep. It could be that person could know that person's family. So even though they ain't family, they might consider that person as family. It could be all type of situations. So you have to make sure before you jump to conclusions to understand and investigate. Don't just jump head first. A lot of times, of course, cheating goes on all the time. There's people in relationship and marriages right now that's cheating right now as we speak. But most of the time, those people are doing what? They hooking up, having sex, doing them. Like they single. But what I'm saying is, what if you just talk to somebody, but none of all that hanky-panky stuff ain't going on? Is that still cheating? Everybody gonna have their different ways of looking at it. So it depends on how you want to look at it. If you more of the jealous type, you're gonna think everything is cheating. Some people might be more the type, well, I ain't worrying about it, because I know they mine, or I don't worry about stuff like that. Some people might be like, nah, that's disrespectful. How you gonna try me? See, everybody gonna look at it from all type of different ways. It depends on how you look at it and how you live life. What's your point of view? Like I said, cheating goes on every day, whether it's woman, man, whoever. Like, I know a lot of us men, we definitely cheat, of course. But women, let's not make it seem like y'all innocent. Because y'all do the same thing we do. Y'all just, men, we are more sloppier with ours, and most of the time we'll get caught. Y'all be smooth with it. Y'all don't just leave stuff right there to get caught. But what is cheating to y'all? That's what I want to know. If you're in a relationship and you talk to anybody else, just talking to them, is that cheating? Or it got to be sex to make it cheating? What's the line of cheating for you? Once again, like I told you, that's something that ain't gonna never stop. People gonna always cheat. People gonna always lie. People gonna do all the stuff you don't really supposed to do. That's part of human beings and human nature. It's going to happen. So anytime you're in a relationship, we understand it's all about loyalty and respect and love. So it all goes back to how people look at things. What's your point of view? How do you look at when you're in a relationship? What would you tolerate? What do you feel is crossing the line? What do you feel is disrespect? Because most of the time, you have to lay it out there for people. If you don't like certain stuff, but at the same time, don't overreact all the time. Because like I told you before, you can't control everything a human being do. It's impossible. So you think you're going to be the only one to talk to that person? I don't care if y'all married. Somebody going to talk to your husband somewhere. Another woman going to have a conversation with. It's life. If you got a wife, somebody going to talk to your wife somewhere. Corner store, grocery store, church, work. It's going to be another dude have a conversation with her. That's something you can't stop. How? Unless you kill that person. And I suggest you don't do nothing crazy like that. So it's some things, how can you control? You can't. But you know, you get a lot of people that overreact. Or some people might just look at it as you trying me, you disrespecting me. That's why it goes back to what you believe in, what you stand for. How much can you tolerate? What do you feel disrespect is when it comes down to cheating? What is the line? Is that cheating if somebody's talking to somebody or if somebody's really having sex with them? What's that line? What is cheating? Where is it? Where is it? Because people always talk to somebody. I don't care if you're married. Somebody else is going to talk to your wife and husband somewhere in life and world. They can't be with you 24 hours a day. They're going to be around other human beings. Mama Bren checking in. So what does that line, y'all? What's that line y'all think of cheating? JD25 says it's all about what's the person's boundaries are, to be honest. That's what I mean. It's all on how you look at it. If you feel like, man, nah, I can't take this. I can't take my wife can't just be conversating with another man. Some dudes might just brush that off and be like, man, I ain't worried about that. That's my wife. So always gonna go back to how the person look at things. How you look at it. Because sometimes you could be overreacting. Like imagine you out on a date and y'all somewhere, or you don't have to be out on a date, you out somewhere, you and your girl in Walmart. Then a dude call her name out. Hey, Felicia. And she turned, hey, and smiling. Are you going to be one of the ones that just be on edge and who the hell you finna knock out in the store? You don't know what the situation is. She could know him from school. She could know him through families. Their families grew up together. They stayed next door to each other. Somebody was married to somebody in each other's family. So you don't know how that situation is. But if you just fly off the top and just jump in a rage, that's why sometimes you got to evaluate the situation. Think. But like JD25 is saying, it's all about how much can you tolerate? What's your boundaries? Some people might look at that as disrespectful. I got to look at it as, I don't know, cuz really ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't like he come running up to a kissing. If you come up to a kissing and grabbing and all that, bro, but then hold on, we got to talk. We got a problem. But if you waving and all that, I'm cool. Because I don't know where you know that person from. Same thing with females. You can't be with somebody be like, hey, such and such. Who that be? She gonna get up behind her. Oh, you gotta be messing with her. Can't just be jumping out straight off, just jumping to conclusions. You don't know where them people know each other from. Because you have some people that are messy, but you gotta think about it. If somebody really creeping, why would you think that if they see each other in public and the other person is with somebody, why you gonna let it be known? You most of the time you better pretend like you don't know each other. But you'll get some sloppy people that still try to speak and stir up something. It all depends on the situation, man. There's so many different scenarios that you can play out when it comes down to cheating. But what everybody got their different ways of looking at it. If I go walk to a store and pay for something, and then if the cashier is kiki, and I'm kiki, and my girl is sitting right here and she just staring and looking crazy and giving you that eye. But at the end of the day, you just being nice and talking. See that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is cheating? Now, a lot of people are flirtatious. A lot of people love to flirt. Especially the ladies. Ladies will flirt all day. Most of the time, they don't act on it. But y'all women do flirt. Human nature. You seen somebody somewhere, I got your attention. You might work with them. You might stay in the same apartment complex as them. So that's how it goes, man. So you have flirting and then you have cheating. Then you have none of the above. So it depends on what's your line. What's the line you set? Speaking of cheating, how many times do y'all believe y'all can take somebody back? If somebody cheated on you, would you give them another chance? Or would you just say one chance, that's it? Or will you love them so much that you will keep giving them chances after chances after chances after chances? Are you going to leave instantly? Does it depend on how much was invested? What if you was with that person for 8 years? But you found out he cheated on you twice. Are you going to look at everything y'all done built together and say, you know what, man, I ain't going nowhere? Or are you going to say, nope, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. How much would you tolerate? Because we all know cheating goes on all the time. It's a part of life. Female, male, doesn't matter who you are. But it's all about how much you can tolerate. Miss Trill checking in. How much are you willing to tolerate? Is the key thing. That's the automatic question right there. Some people might be madly in love and be like, this person can't never do no wrong in my eyes. Or I'm going to always forgive that person, whether it's a male or a female. Some people might say, no, you don't cross the line. I'm good. In my mind, they'll never be the same. So it's all about how you look at things. But one thing about all relationships, it all has ups and downs. It's never going to be sunny days every day. Everything going to be kiki. Y'all going to get mad at each other. You're going to get on each other's nerve. And them are the times right there. See, the times when the ship get a little rocky, that's the times when a lot of stuff happens. That's when the cheating and all that goes on. Because once it's on that, or it's like that, anything that comes from other directions, now maybe that person gonna turn and look that way and entertain it. It all depends on what kind of person we're talking about. Now, you might have that loyal person that's just gonna stay loyal. But if you look in a lot of situations, relationships, a lot of stuff happen once the bad go. Remember, it's gonna be good and bad. So once the bad start happening, a lot of people want to jump ship. Trizzy checking in. So how much y'all willing to take in a relationship? How many times would you let somebody cheat on you and you'll forgive them? Are you willing to look past a lot of stuff? Or are you gonna say, oh no? Oh no. You tried me. I'm gone. You better get on somewhere. Don't call me no more. Or you gonna ride with that person, you say, you know what, man, I forgive you. We all make mistakes. Like, what would you do in that situation? Are you jumping ship? Or you say, man, let me stay on this ship, man, and watch it ride? It all depends on the person. How much are you willing to tolerate what you feel like disrespect is for you? Because disrespect to you might not be disrespect to somebody else. We're going there tonight, Drizzy. How much you willing to tolerate? How much you gonna let somebody slide? Because we was talking about in the beginning, what is really cheating? If somebody's in a relationship, but you just talk to other people as far as just talking, just regular talking, is that cheating just because it's another woman or another man? Without the sex part. Does the sex part make it cheating, or you just talking to somebody else, period, makes it cheating? Y'all hit that thumbs up button, by the way, man. Don't cost $1, don't cost a cent. Let everybody know we live right now on the Foolish Show. We talking about relationships and cheating. How much you willing to tolerate? What is cheating to you? How do you look at it? Drizzy says, how long into the relationship did this happen? Drizzy, let's say you got a woman, dog. Y'all was together for the last 5 years. But she went in the store. And you took her to y'all together in the store. You sitting in the car. Her phone started ringing. You look at it and say, Chris. You looking at it like, Chris. So you pick it up and you answer it. Then she come clean. And say, you know what, baby, I've been cheating. What you doing? You walking? Or you gonna say, no, baby, we got too much time into this. We got 5 years into the relationship, baby. I ain't going nowhere. What you doing, Drizzy? Drizzy says she's talking dirt to another man. No way. That's crossing the line for me. Drizzy, you won't be able to take it. Miss Trill says it's cheating if you have to lie about it, especially speaking to the person. It's cheating when you're emotionally connected to the person. That's interesting. That's interesting, Miss Trill. Let's break that down. Everybody, let's break this down. Let's do it together. Y'all ready? Miss Trill says it's cheating if you lie about it. Let's take that part. That's true in a way. But hold on. Pump the brakes. We're going to pump the brakes. Hold on. It's true in a way. But hold on. Because what if, listen to me now. The first part is coming now. It's cheating if you lie about it. What if somebody lie about it? No, you're supposed to lie. We understand that. Tell you in the Bible, thou shalt not lie. I get it. But what if they just doing that because they really don't, they wouldn't want no problems? Let's just say a dude know he got one of them ratchet, crazy females that'll mess him up and fight him and cause drama and all and act crazy and all that, and know how she is. So even if it's just a friend and it's all innocent, maybe he have to lie about that. Maybe he might have to just keep that a secret. Maybe he just the one say, hey, baby, I just be talking to Teresa sometime. I know her mama, she know my mama, and we grew up together and she like a sister to me. Maybe he know that you ain't emotionally stable for that. So that's all I'm saying about that first part. Let's break down the other part of her comments. Especially speaking to that person. It's cheating when you're emotionally connected. That's cheating. I guess. Hold on, let's pump the brakes on that too. If you saying like emotionally connected is in I care for you, I love you, yeah, that's cheating. But if they emotionally connected to them is in, hey, I got love for you, I know you for a long time, you like a sister to me, you like family, that's not cheating. But I see everybody don't woke up now. Now we ready to shake something now. We don't open up a can of worms tonight. JD25 says it's a difference between having a normal conversation with somebody and blatantly flirting and trying to get with that person. Yeah, if it's all innocent, like JD, what if you with a girl and y'all walking in 7-Eleven and somebody call your girl name out, and she said, "Hey, Tim." You gonna be like, man, I'm gonna knock you out, man. Why you waving at that dude? What you doing? What you doing, JD? Or you gonna be like, man, who that is? You probably gonna ask about it. See, the first thing you gotta do is ask about it. Some people jump off the porch and just go crazy. Some dudes will just go try to fight and go crazy. You try me, don't be waving at no another dude when you with me. Everybody don't woke up tonight now. Miss Trill says, guys will never handle what they typically put out. If you have to lie about talking to a person, it's not right. If you have the balls to speak to that person in private, you should be able to. Interesting. Everything you're saying makes sense, Miss Trill. Only part I don't really like is how you started. Guys. See, I talked about this on one of the other shows. Y'all always put an agenda on it. So you mean to tell me women don't do it? Do women not do the same thing? You tell me all y'all women are innocent, y'all don't do no wrong, y'all just pour your heart out to a man, stay faithful. You ain't never seen nobody at the job, you say, he fine. You ain't never seen nobody walking somewhere. You ain't never seen nobody on one of them movies or TV shows. You be like, he fine. That's my baby. That's my husband. Ain't you still cheating too in your mind? Even if you ain't doing it in person, you still cheating in your mind, even if it's not physical. I think we all cheat in our mind. But I just don't like when we put a gender on it, because males and females do the same thing. There's nowhere else to put it. One can't really talk about the other. We lie, we cheat. Y'all lie and y'all cheat. Some of y'all don't cheat. Some of y'all faithful, and there's some dudes that's faithful. That's how life goes. Why we got to put a gender on it? Why every time it's the man? Most of the time it is us. I know. I get it. Most of the time it is us. But still, we can't put no gender just on it. Don't just say men can do this. Y'all cheat. Y'all never faithful. This and that. But we can say the same thing for y'all. We can say women cheat. All women are gold diggers. Every woman beg. Every woman want money. Every woman is materialistic. No woman can't stay faithful. We can say all the same thing, so it's not no gender thing. Let's go back to the live chat. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. We live right now on the Foolish Show Podcast the Cat. We talking about relationship and what is cheating to you. Is somebody just only talking and having conversations with somebody, is that cheating? Or does you have to have sex and really be physically, emotionally attached with that person? Does that make it cheating? Drizzy says, I had to think about it. I feel like I will put the car in gear and be gone. Drizzy, you gonna leave her there? After 5 years. 5 years. I'm talking about Christmas, all of Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of them holidays, the memories, all that nasty sex and all that other stuff. Drizzy, you out of there. 5 years. And she just tell you that he ain't nothing. It was just a fantasy with him. I don't care about you. You my baby. And I'm sorry. Drizzy said he gone. He leaving me, y'all. He leaving her right there. Miss Trill says, talk to your significant other and tell them what it is. I respect that. I think everybody deserves that. But I gotta put that butt on it, Miss Trill. But everybody deserves that. And that's what I always try to tell some women. Y'all always want what y'all say. I want a man who's gonna be truthful. Keep it real with me. Like y'all know, a lot of y'all can't take the truth. You mean to tell me if dudes come walk up to y'all and holler at y'all and be like, hey, what's up, beautiful? I'm ready to get in your coochie. Can you come and let's have nasty sex? And I want a threesome with you. What if that's the truth? That's what he want to do. But do you really want somebody coming up to you telling you that? So y'all be saying, tell me what it is and tell it like it is. But most of the time, y'all know y'all can't accept that. You ain't gonna take that. You mean to tell me you gonna holler at him like, if he come up to you and be like, hey, what's up, babe? I'm just trying to get in them draws. Come on right now. I ain't playing. Let's do what we do. And I want to have a threesome. And I mess with a whole bunch of women. But come on, let's go. You gonna go for that? So that's why most dudes and most people is not just gonna come to you like that, because they know you ain't gonna give them the time of day. So a lot of women, they keep it real with me. You ain't gotta play. Don't be hiding. Don't be lying. Can you handle that? Are you going to accept that? Because if somebody tell you something you want to hear, you're gonna want to run. You're gonna want to run away. So do you really want the truth? Is what I'm asking. But let's get it popping, man. Let everybody know we stirring up the pot tonight, y'all. This is a great podcast, man. Because I want everybody's perspective on this. I want women to jump in. I want male to jump in. Y'all spread the word and let them know we live right now and we going in on the Foolish Show. Let's go to JD25. Nah, that's a lame to get all that aggressive and start snapping. Oh, for real. You got to at least ask questions first. That's what I'm saying, JD. But you know you got some dudes that's like that. Oh, what? You waved at him? Oh, you gonna walk home. You gonna walk home. You ain't coming back with me. You don't know the situation, man. He could have known that person from since they was in kindergarten. And they would just know each other. And you doing all that crazy stuff. Sometimes we can't just jump to conclusions, y'all. Y'all gotta find out the truth. Women and men. Tia Jones checking in. Let's go back to Drizzy. He says, you're right. Women do it too. That's what I told you, Drizzy. They always snapping on us. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all lie. Y'all cheat. So you mean to tell me y'all angels is what you saying? Y'all don't do no wrong. Y'all tell the truth all the time. You don't never think about another man. You never looked at another man and say, he fine, even though you had a man. You never had a sneaky link. You never had a one-night stand. Everybody just walk around angels is what y'all telling me. Come on now. It goes both ways. I feel like one can't talk about another. They say the left hand can't talk about the right hand. We all in the same boat. JD says both genders do it. That's what I'm trying to tell them. But you know, women, they gonna always, y'all men. Like, let's stop putting a gender on it, y'all. We all do it. Why y'all gotta be us men? Because we are more stupid and sloppy with ours and always get caught and mixed up in something. Yes. But come on, women. Y'all ain't around. Everybody ain't just no angels. You mean to tell me you ain't had a boyfriend and you seen a dude or seen somebody on the TV like, oh, he can get it. Oh, look at him. You still were cheating in your mind somewhere. Mama Brim says it's not lame at all. Majority of the time, it is females that often have good intentions, but our problem is choosing the Mr. Wrong. Now, see, it take somebody with wisdom. Mama Brim don't came and dropped the jewel. And I wanted to break down the key thing that she said. That last sentence. But our problem is choosing Mr. Wrong. See, ladies, you can't always get mad at everybody else because you choosing the wrong person. That's who you chose. So you know what I understand? Like a lot of people hate their baby mama and they hate their baby daddy, which I understand. Some people get you to that point. But then you got to tell yourself, you chose them. You allowed that person to have sexual intercourse with you and y'all made a kid. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now you hate that person guts. But you chose them. You picked that. So I'm glad Mama Brim put that in there. And she says females often have good intentions, which couldn't be true, Mama Brim. But not all. We can't act like all women are great. Just like we got good women, you got bad women. You got good dudes, you got bad dudes. It goes both ways, both genders. Ain't nobody just walking around here, some saints, some angels that ain't never did no wrong or don't do no wrong. Goes both ways. I just don't like women always men. It's y'all. Y'all do this to us. Y'all cheat. But so it don't go both ways? And y'all, it's easier for y'all than us. A woman, all the woman gotta do now is go to her phone. If she got anything, she got any dating site, if she got any app on her phone, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want to name, Twitter, somebody's in her inbox. Hey, beautiful, can you marry me? Hey, beautiful, I will kiss your booty. I will kiss your feet. I will bring you flowers. I'll take care of you for the rest of your life. I pay you $1,000 to sleep with me. Oh, you the most beautiful thing I ever seen. So it's easier for y'all to cheat than us. Soon as y'all grab your phone, then you ain't even got to touch your phone. You can just walk to the stop sign. Put on a dress or a skirt, or put on something revealing, and walk to the stop sign and see how many cars honk their horn to stop. And see how many do like, hey, hey, baby, hey, 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 hey. So it's easy for y'all to cheat. It's right there at y'all fingertips. Because dudes gonna always want that thing. They're gonna always chase that. They say all dogs must chase the cat. So it's very more easier for women to cheat. Men gotta go through all these loopholes when it just don't work like that. Y'all got men gonna come at y'all every second of the day. You can walk and pull the garbage out. Somebody, hey baby, ooh, baby, you look good. Hey, sexy. Hey, you got a man? Hey, you married? Hey, wait, come here. Babe, what's your name? Y'all gonna get that all day. Let's go back to the live chat, man. Y'all let everybody know we live tonight, man. We're having a great show tonight. Talk about relationships and what is cheating to you. Is just talking to somebody else cheating? Or does it have to be sexual intercourse and all that physical, emotional stuff to make that cheating? Can it just be innocent? Can somebody be able to talk to the opposite sex and be in a relationship without it being cheating? But let's go back to the live chat. Drizzy says, but chances are she been done dirt by a few guys just like that. But I see it happening both sides. Of course. It goes both ways, y'all. It's okay both ways. Girls often cheat as well. That's what I'm saying, mama. It's like men, we always get bashed, which I understand because we do a lot of stupid stuff. We mess up. We'll mess up a good thing in a minute. I get it. I ain't, hey, listen, I'm a man. I know. I ain't just got here. I get you. But y'all can't die like we just don't go both ways. Like every woman just the perfect wife or the perfect girlfriend. Come on, now we're not that crazy. We're not that delusional. We talk reality on here on the Foolish Show now. Let's be real. Y'all know women do the same exact thing, but it's always men. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all don't do this. Y'all do this. Y'all scumbags. Y'all womanizers. You do this. But then you go to a woman phone, they got 50 dudes at their phones. You go check their inboxes, they messaging 20 men. Hey, how the left hand gonna talk about the right hand? Come on, we all in this together. Let's go back to the live chat. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. Let everybody know right now we live on the Foolish Show. Drizzy says, I'm getting tossed into a basket with the whack dudes. Cha-Cha says, cheating is emotional and physical, but being involved with someone is not right. I agree, but when you talk about emotionally, like if it's I love you type stuff, yeah, that's not right. But if you just know that person and you know them, that's not cheating. We going in tonight, y'all. Drizzy says, yeah, 5 years I'm locked in, bro. She better be locked in too. See, I told you, Drizzy, you're going to be mad for that moment. But you're going to think about all them dates, all them holidays, all that money you done spent, all that time and work you done put in. You might forgive them. Or you might be, hey, a lot of dudes going to say, I don't care. I'm going. I'm out. You can have it. I don't want it. You tried me. I can't take it. JD25 says some people carry baggage from their past relationships and take it out on everyone, every person that deal with them after. Shaking my head. Now, JD, I'm glad you went there, bro. Because that's what I'm trying to tell ladies right now. All ladies of y'all watching this. If you don't got dogged all your life, or you a couple of times a dude don't do you bad, you can't still put everybody in. You can't say all men are dogs. You can't say all men are bad. That's just us. And we got played by some women. A woman done took my money a few times. Should I say, I don't trust none of these women. All these women are gold diggers. All these women are prostitutes. Should I just put everybody all in the same bowl? You can't do that. And like JD just said in this comment, some people carry their baggage from the past. You will never let your past dictate your future. I always believe that. You leave the past where it's at and keep moving on. Whatever could. Listen, if I'm talking to somebody, I don't care what cuz did before me. I don't care what your baby daddy did. If you have one, I don't care. That's not none of my concern. I don't worry about nothing that was before me. It ain't my problem. It ain't my business. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I wasn't there. I ain't know you. You got to always keep it moving. Good comment, JD25. Leave that baggage behind. Don't bring it with you, because then it'll mess up your future and you won't allow yourself to ever move on and be happy. Don't put everybody in the same category. Just because I could have had my heart broken by 5 different women. They took all my money. Should I say, you know what? I'm done with these stupid women. I ain't talking no more women, no more in my life. They just gold diggers. Is that right for me to say that or do that? No, because all women ain't gold diggers. Just like all men ain't dogs. All men ain't cheaters. Some are. Some ain't. Some good. Some bad. Some women good. Some women bad. Let's go to the live chat. Drizzy says, right, I definitely been with a few women who are just in it for good times. Use up the resources, then bounce when the grass is greener somewhere else. Yeah, you got to watch that too. Listen, you got to remember, anybody can get played. Don't think you just, but you got to stay on top of it. I feel like, me personally, I never worry about no woman using me. The only way you're going to use me, you got to hack my account or something. You got to be good. You got to have all my bank account information, do all this, because at the end of the day, I ain't got to do nothing for nobody I don't want to. I don't got to give nobody nothing that I don't want to. So if a dude is being used and you let a female just take all your money, take what you got to look in the mirror. You the fool yourself because you gave it to her. Now, if she was stealing it, she stole your card and all that, that's a different story. But if you let her use you and just gave it, you the sucker. So you got to take that on the chin, homeboy. Same thing with the women. If a dude don't came and finesse you and took everything you got and laid up with you and sucked up your AC and ate everything in your refrigerator, then he found another little bad one and he said, I'm gone. Can't really hate the dude. You allowed it to happen. You had him there. You gave him that resource. So people got to understand, if you let somebody sit up there and drain you and use you, you allow it to happen. Unless they stealing it from you, you don't know it. If you just got my bank account information, went in there and stole my money, that's a different story. As far as you just using me and taking mine, that ain't gonna work. You can't take nothing I don't give you. You can ask all day. So watch who you take care of and watch who you think love you. Because maybe they don't. Maybe they just love what you got. Maybe they just love what you can do for them. Drizzy says, yep, JD. Some don't realize they still carrying it for years later. Yeah. And then now, the people that you meet later, they got to take on that. Because everybody you meet, well, all the last men I went, they was cheaters, and they ain't doing me right. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me do what I do. If I end up failing and being like them, then let me show you that. Let it happen. Don't just throw me in that pot. If I end up falling in that pot with the same category, then so be it. You can't throw everybody in that same pot and prejudge them. And you bring all that baggage with you instead of letting it go. Drizzy says, exactly. They ain't all the same. I keep looking for the ones that fit best. There's some good ones out there. That's what I'm saying. I can't just say, hey, you know what? That woman tried me 5 years ago. I ain't trusting these women no more. I don't talk to stupid women no more. They use people and that and that. What is that? You can't take it out on everybody. See, that's what I'm trying to tell a lot of y'all women. Women, if y'all watching this, because y'all quit. I'm telling y'all, quit. Men, y'all, y'all ain't no good. Y'all liars. Y'all do this. Y'all, which we do. What I'm saying is, what about y'all? You can't tell me y'all don't do nothing. Half of y'all got a phone full of dudes right now, numbers. Half of y'all inbox is full on all them social medias. You mean to tell me you ain't entertaining nobody? You get 100 messages a day. You ain't sending no kissy faces. You ain't sending no eyes, no hearts. You ain't replying to nobody. Let's be real here, y'all. Let's get back to reality, y'all. It goes both ways. Cha-Cha says, just some men camouflage themselves, never ignore the signs. People definitely show signs of being a narcissist at the beginning. Yo, you always got to try to read people in the beginning, man. You don't know how it's going to be. Anybody, in the beginning, everything going to be peaches and cream. If you going to say, I found the love of my life, I can't believe it. Where did they fall from? Did they came from heaven? And after 2 weeks, you're going to be like, man, let me get away from them. Let me block them. You can't judge off rip. You got to really get to know somebody. Because things ain't always what it seems. Drizzy cracking up over there. Drizzy says, sometimes we learn the hard way. I agree, Drizzy. I agree. We all go through things. I'm pretty sure everybody don't have their little breakups in their life. But you can't stop. You can't say, you know what, I forget love. I ain't trying no more. I don't want nobody. I'm just be alone by myself the rest of my life. You got to keep it moving. Try again. Everybody ain't the same. Just because them was a piece of trash, that don't mean the next person gonna be a piece of trash. Because I always believe there's somebody out there for everybody. Somebody's for everybody. You can look at different people and say, dang, how they got together. But hey, they go to show you it's somebody for everybody. It just, I guess God got to bring that together. All the lines got to line up. Everything got to connect. But you can't give up and don't let your past dictate your future. That's where a lot of people mess up. You got to keep it pushing, keep it moving. Don't worry about it. You got dogged out before? Okay, that's good. But it should have made you stronger and wiser now. Now you know what to look for. Drizzy says, every failed relationship is a lesson learned. That's how you got to take it, Drizzy. You can't just give up and say, I'm done with women. You got to learn, okay, this is what I done experienced so far. So when I see these signs, I can't invest too much time in this because I know it ain't going to go nowhere because I done seen this movie before. I ain't going back through this. You always got to learn from your mistakes and keep it pushing. We lit right now, man. Y'all going in on the live chat. We having a good podcast tonight. Hit that thumbs up button if y'all already didn't. It's right below. Don't cost $1, don't cost a cent. Spread the word, let everybody know we live right now. They can jump on and jump in this live chat and join in our discussion right now. We're going to go on a little bit more since everything flowing and we having a good time. Drizzy says, take away that positive learning experience and leave the rest in the past. That's it. That's all you can do. Lesson learned. Keep it trucking. On to the next one. JD25 says, to me, it seems like women complain about relationships more than men for whatever reason, to be honest. You know why that is, JD25, because, you know, women, first of all, women are more emotional than we are. Number two, they think everybody's the love of their life. Soon as they be the guy that they really love, they be, oh, baby, I love you. I'm going to have your baby and this and that. And you just met him yesterday. Some women gotta pump your brakes and take your time. Now you gonna tell somebody you want their baby and everything else and you just met them yesterday. all because of how they look? What if they're a scumbag? What if they're a killer? What if they're illiterate? What if they don't know how to treat a woman? So a lot of women just think that Cupid don't shot them. So they jump off the porch, and then when they get disappointed, I hate men in that. And Mama Bren said it earlier in the show. Women, y'all gotta take accountability. Y'all be picking these people. You can say, oh, I ain't know they was like that, they fooled you. I'm gonna tell you something. Signs are always in front of us. Sometimes we just look past them. Somebody done showed you that sign, you were like, nah, that's my baby. And you just stuck with it. So women are more invested off rip and they more emotional. Dudes gonna go along with the flow. But a woman, soon as they meet him, that's my baby, and you're gonna be my husband, and you all mine, and I'm gonna have 3 kids from you, and we're gonna live happy ever after. Slow down. You just met that person. So that's why they complain more about relationships, JD25, because they straight jump in them just like that. And they be so emotionally invested, and all that just going off because you lusting for that person. You so physically attracted to them that you don't even really know them like that. Then when you think this is love of your life because as somebody look, they end up being an a-hole and all that going down the drain. Let's go back to the live chat. Sometimes people is in your life for a reason, or a life for a season or a reason. That's true. Like sometimes you just gotta take it for what it is. If it ain't work out with you and that person, like some people beat themselves up. What's wrong with me? Don't nobody want me? Maybe it's just nobody ain't ready for your blessing. Maybe nobody ain't ready yet for what you bring to the table. Don't beat yourself up all because you have failed relationships. I'm pretty sure we all did. I don't think none of y'all ain't with y'all high school sweetheart is. You probably don't even know what he had. So we all done been through stuff. We all done been through failed relationships, but you can't bring that baggage with you. You gotta leave that behind. Stay focused. I told people, this is what I tell people all the time. This is my point on love. When you go get a flashlight and you go try to look for it, most of the time you don't find it. If you just play it cool and live life, most of the time love come knocking at your door. You always find love in the strangest places. Just think about it. Most of the time that person found that person listen to their story. They just ran into each other somewhere at a store or something. They know they married 30, 40 years. You can find love in the strangest places. See, everybody having a mind this fairy tale thing and somebody sweeping them off their feet and we whisper off in the sunset and no troubles around and that's it. You're going to get all that in heaven. That ain't happening here. There's going to always be problems here on earth. In heaven, you ain't got to worry about that. When you die, you ain't got to worry about no problems and all. Still going to be problems while you're here. So that's a good point by Miss Trill. Some people are just meant to be in your life and some people ain't. God will remove what you don't think you need to have around you. Drizzy says, most of us men share our learning experiences to help each other, while women sit around and complain, kinds of joking and kind of telling the truth. Yeah. We gonna sit around like, yeah, dog, I ain't gonna lie, man. That last chick, dog, she tried me, bro, but I ain't going for that no more. Women gonna be like, oh, no, I'm sick of them. I'm tired of these dudes. And I ain't talking to nobody no more. I'm gonna go gay, and cause I ain't messing with none of these dudes no more. Cause the way he did me, see, they gonna take it like that. Like Drizzy said, most time you gonna laugh it off. Like, man, that was a crazy behind chick, man. I'm glad I got rid of that problem. And she could have took half of what you got in the bank account. You just happy that you don't got rid of that problem. JD25 says you got to move smarter going forward to avoid those situations. I agree with that, brother. Drizzy says they all want to have babies cracking me. I'm telling you, you just met him. You just met him last week. Oh, you my baby. Yeah, I don't see myself being with nobody else, and we gonna have a baby, and y'all gotta slow down, women, and that's y'all problem. Then when y'all get disappointed, you gonna take it out on everybody. Y'all man ain't nothing. I'm tired of y'all. I'm going gay because y'all dogs and y'all womenizers and y'all do this and y'all just lie and this and that and just take your anger out on everybody else. Don't do that, y'all. Just learn from your mistakes. That's it. People would judge a whole gender off who they've been with, and it's like, nah. That's just the ones you pick, not all of them. That's what I'm saying. Women don't take them accountabilities. You always talking about nigga, these dudes ain't and all this other stuff, but you picking them. You get mad because your baby dad ain't worth nothing, but you slept with him. You gave him the time of day. You gotta take accountability, women. Dudes too. Dude around here, dog, that chick played me, dog. She ain't nothing but a gold nigga. She talked everything I had. You let it happen, bro. You went for that. You was a lollipop. You was the sucker. You got played, brother. You got played, homie. You gotta take that to the chest. Take that one on your chest. Wear that one on your shoulders. You did it, cuz. Because you could have stopped that. You could have cut it off. Same thing, women. Like, y'all gotta take accountability. Y'all pick them. Then now it's the whole gender. All men ain't nothing. We ain't about nothing. We liars, cheaters, this and that. Because all the dudes that you pick, that you gave your stuff to, they end up being your husband or what you wanted. Now everybody's bad. Told you this is gonna be a good show tonight. I feel it. It's been a good show all night. I appreciate everybody in live chat. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Mama Brin checking back in says the problem is the younger generation have too much pride. Communication is definitely the key to a healthy foundation. Mama, you know I know what you're talking about because you always tell me that about communication. And I understand. And that's the most important thing to any relationship, any love, is to communicate. Because if you're not willing to communicate with each other, then it's just like hitting a brick wall. You're never going to get nowhere. So you got to communicate. You got to be on the same page. And like I always say on my other shows, man, y'all got to remember, love, and all, it's just like everything else in life. It takes sacrifice. It don't come easy. You got to work hard for it. Love just don't just fall like that. It ain't what you see on movies when everybody get their man or woman at the end of the day and ride off in the sunset and get on the horse and a white picket fence. This is reality. So you're going to have good days, bad days. Some days you're going to want to strangle their neck. Some days you're going to want to kiss them from head to toe. That's just a part of life. But communication is the key. Without communication, it ain't going to never work. Because you can't even talk to each other. You can't get on that same level and have respect for each other to listen to what each other has to say. Now, I know Mama Brin, how y'all go and how y'all was raised. Everything is on communication. I understand that 100%. Appreciate the comment. Ms. Trill says, that's a lie because I will never be another baby mama. That's all of us want to continue having random babies. I feel you on that, Ms. Trill. I ain't telling nobody gonna be on no baby. I'm just talking about the women who out there that does that kind of things. That's all. You got some women think they got shot by Cupid and they just met the dude 2 days ago. Let's go back to the live chat. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live right now on the Foolish Show podcast. Let everybody know right now. Share this everywhere on all your social media platforms. Let everybody jump in this chat. Chi says, that's facts, Trill. Y'all talking about all that's facts and you ain't gonna be no another baby mama. You don't know what you gonna be. Because you can think you found the love of your life and he'll blow you up and disappear. So you still don't know what you're gonna be. Anybody can, but I get what y'all saying, what y'all not gonna accept and stand for, but you still don't know. Cause you can say I ain't gonna be another baby mama, but how you know the next dude that you really with is gonna be your husband and y'all gonna spend the rest of your life together. You can believe it in your mind, but that don't mean it's gonna happen. He might not be no better than the last. Or he might just be putting on the front good. Then as soon as y'all get to the altar and he put a ring on it, he just start really showing his true colors. Now, guess what? It ain't boyfriend, girlfriend no more. You stuck with them papers. Once you get them papers, you stuck. Now you either gonna go through a whole divorce process and most stuff and prenup and all this. See, once you put them papers in it, it ain't boyfriend and girlfriend. See, boyfriend and girlfriend ain't gonna, oh, hey, I don't want you no more. You don't want me no more. Everybody go along by their separate way. But once you sign them papers, that's a whole nother story. But I get where y'all coming from, but you still don't never know what you're gonna get. Anybody can say, seem like they cool. Like a dude can come tomorrow and finesse you real good and sweep you off your feet and send you roses every day and take you to the finer places and sex you right and everything you want. But then as soon as y'all get married, he start being an a-hole. He don't pay you no more attention. He tipping out every night. He ain't coming home no more. So you don't never know what can happen. Communication is 100. Drizzy agree with the communication part. Miss Trill says, you are right. I definitely picked wrong, but I will never walk down that road again. Yeah, that's it. Everybody, you know, everybody always blame the other person, but if it's a pattern, if all these dudes that you dating ain't working out, you got to start looking at yourself. You can't always blame the other people. Maybe you got to go fishing in another pond somewhere. You got to pack up your stuff and go over there and walk to another lake and let's try it again. Because what you've been doing ain't been working, women, if that's where you at in your life, in your situation. But just remember, don't let your past dictate your future. And at the same time, man, it's not about bashing nobody. Sometimes things just don't work out. Now, everybody can be grown enough to say, you know what, man, it just ain't work out. I wish you the best. You wish me the best. God bless you. Everybody move on. You ain't got to hate one another. You ain't got to be no bad blood. Because you never know, man. God might bring that love back together. You might think, I can't stand that person and this and that. And then next thing you know, how many stories I don't heard stories of people being married 2 and 3 times. So that means they had to get married, get divorced, and then separate. And you know what? Let's make up and get married again and this and that. So you never know how life works. Life ain't predictable, y'all. It's unpredictable. JD25. Mama Bren is right about the communication, especially in the youngins. They mostly just text more all the time. Yeah, you know, that's a relationship now. If you want to find, if everybody in a relationship, they're gonna go back to, well, remember when I sent you this? Remember when I sent you that? You have to go back through texts. Because texting is more convenient for most people, because guess what? Most people already live on their phone. So it's convenient to send texts. It's convenient to hit people up on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff because you already be on there. So that's why most people communicate through that, because everything is mostly doing through that. When you on social media or them dating sites, what you doing? Texting it and typing. So everybody's so programmed into that, we don't even forgot about that face-to-face conversation. Most of our conversations be paragraphs. Everybody talking to each other in paragraphs. You type your paragraph, I type my paragraph. You type your paragraph, I type my paragraph. Drizzy says, great topics here. I agree, Drizzy. I told you this is a lit show tonight. Savannah tuning in. Savannah, if you just tuning in, we talking about what is cheating to you. If you're in a relationship and the dude, and he just be talking to women, but he just talk to them. It ain't nothing. He's just talking. No sexing, no none of that other stuff. Is that cheating? Is him just talking to another woman like that, period, just talking to him is cheating? Or does it have to be physical and sexually to make it cheating? That's what we talking about tonight, y'all. But yeah, y'all got to remember, man, stop a lot of times blaming the other person. Like, it's easy to, I keep telling y'all, it's easy to do this than this. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror. Women, you can't get mad and, oh, all women and all these dudes ain't nothing, they dogs. Just because them the ones you pick. Dudes, the same thing. We can't be, all these women are sluts and hoes and gold diggers and all that. Nah, that's just the ones we don't came across. So we tend to always throw everybody in the same pot. Can't do that. Let people show them what it's, let them show them what you is. The papers are just a constructional agreement between both. Once you connect physically, emotionally, and through trauma, that's a contractual agreement as well with the soul, which is a deeper contract. So what is cheating though to you? That's what I want to know, Miss Savannah. If a dude not having sex with other chicks, but is he talking to them, just talking? Like whether it's at work or time to time he have a conversation with somebody. Is that cheating if nobody ain't sexing? If nobody ain't seeing each other, touching each other? Is that cheating? Miss Tria says, I agree, no one is perfect. Of course not. We have to understand that, man. Everybody want to always point the blame and blame somebody else. But women, we going to look in the mirror. I can't get mad if a lot of people, I can't get mad for a lot of people if they did dirt to me and take it and keep taking it out on everybody else. I just got to be able to learn. Chacha said, I'm lost about the papers. She was commenting on when we were saying I was saying it's different. When you boyfriend and girlfriend, you can just walk away. But once you sign them papers, you can't just walk away like that. So it's going to be a whole nother process now. You got to get lawyers. You don't know if you got prenup. That's different. So that's what she's talking about with papers. She came in on that part. So Savannah says, okay, I came in on the tail end. So I feel like cheating definitely doesn't have to be physical. So if a dude, if your dude and you with your dude and y'all in the store and y'all at the food court and chick call his name and be smiling and wave and he smiling and wave, is that cheating? Okay, now you're getting, okay, I get you now. Savannah says if it's deceitful and misleading, deceitful, okay, then yes. That's kind of sort of what Miss Tria, I think, was saying earlier. If you got to lie, if you got to lie and hide it. If you got to lie and hide it, then most of the time you do. But what I was saying about that, Savannah, since you're just coming in, is you got to remember that still doesn't tell the whole story. Let's just say you was my girl and I know how you is. If I know that you just you the one to just pop off and just go crazy and go lit, maybe I gotta keep that away from you. I can't be like, yeah, babe, it's a girl named Teresa. Sometimes I know when we was in school, she hit me up time. You know, I know her family, I know her brothers and all that. He can't say that because you probably gonna be, oh hell nah, this and that. So sometimes maybe that needs to be a lie or needs to be a secret. That don't mean he's technically hiding something. Maybe he just don't want you to act crazy if he know how you is. So just because they hiding it, don't mean that it's bad. Most of the time it's bad, but it could be, they might be like, man, I ain't got time for this because I know how this girl is. She gonna act crazy. Someone, just because it's a woman, she just gonna pop off and act crazy. Savannah says that's a friendly gesture. JD says, honestly, I think the intent to cheat is almost as bad as actually doing it. That's interesting, y'all. How y'all feel about that comment? Do you think the intent to cheating? So that means, JD, I told you, a lot of people don't cheat already in their mind. A lot of people in relationships right now have been married for years and seen somebody on TV and be like, ooh, I want them. Ooh, that's my fantasy. Ooh, they look good. Everybody don't cheated in their mind. I'll tell you that right now. They don't have some thoughts that don't went in, even when they was in a relationship or in a marriage. They don't still thought about it. Dudes do it all the time when they go to strip clubs. They go see them women and get all these fantasies and they put it all in their head. And then they go home to their wife and just still have their fantasy in their head. So how y'all think about that? Do you think the intent to cheat is just as bad as actually doing it? Savannah says, don't manipulate your party for your gain. That's selfish and groundwork being laid for possible future cheating. That's true. That's true. Like but that's what I'm saying. You can tell when that's going on and it's something way deeper than what it is. But sometimes people can jump to conclusion and it's probably not even like that. It all depends on the situation, and that's why you got to figure out and learn what the situation is. What's going on? Who is that person? Is y'all sending sex videos to each other? Is y'all sending sexy pictures? Or is it just, hey, how you doing? How your family was? How the kids? All right, you be safe now. Is it like that? Or is it, I want to screw you, I can't wait to see you, we got to be my sneaky link? JD25 says, it's one thing to think it, but it's another to take action toward it. Doing it for real, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody human. You don't thought about it. Even if you dudes, you got girls and you got your old lady, you got your wife, and they still have thoughts popping their head about another woman. So I agree. I think doing it is actually, you can't stop nobody from thinking that, but if you react on it and you really do it, that's a whole nother thing. You can't stop nobody from thinking that, and anybody can think what they want in their brain or fantasize. It's a fantasy. It's not real until it actually happens. Savannah says, no, but communication and understanding is everything. You should be able to tell the truth. If someone comes to you and you encourage to participate in flirting, that's cheating somewhat. Yeah, I just, it all depends on how you look at it. Like, some women might think, just say a woman is in and they'll be like, dang, baby, you so doggone fine. You be like, thank you, baby, and blow them a kiss. But what if she got a ring on her finger? Is that cheating? I don't think that's cheating. That's probably flirting. But she's not acting on that. She didn't say, hey, get my number. Hey, jump in my pants. So it all depends on the situation and how much a person is willing to take. What's your boundaries? That's why you set the boundaries. When you first talk to somebody, say, hey man, I don't like this, I don't like that. If you have to talk to other people, then I think we ain't gonna work. Or I don't care if you talk to other people. It's like it's either or. Whichever side you on that fence. I care if you just talk to people because I think that's disrespectful. Or I don't care about that because I'm me. I know you my man and I ain't going nowhere. Or you my woman and you ain't going nowhere. So it always depends on how you look at things. What's your boundaries? Because everybody's going to have a different definition of cheating to them. JD says, some people think flirting is harmless, but I can understand why somebody would take it as disrespect. Yeah, it's like, especially like you with your man or you with your woman and you just doing it right there in their face. Now, you just ain't got no respect for them. Now, if you did it somewhere where they ain't around and still bad, but at least they weren't around to see it. We winding down, man. It don't turn 11 p.m. over here on the Eastern time. So we gonna go another probably 5 more minutes, y'all. Get your last comments in. Hit that thumbs up button. We had a great show tonight, man, on the Foolish Show, talking about relationships and cheating and all that. JD25 says, cause it's like, why are you even entertaining anybody else at all and we locked in? Yeah, you shouldn't be all googly eyes for somebody else, especially if you locked in with that person. Now you know it's more than that. Like some people could be lusting for that person. You could tell when something is just a regular friendship or it's just, nah, y'all, it's something more than that. You look at him or you look at her, you looking at her, you got too much googly eyes. It's deeper than that. These things are the start of initiating possible feelings. Yeah, I agree. If you allow that to happen. If the dude allowing it to happen and the women, like, it's all on the people. Because sometimes you be like, hey, man, I just think you cool peoples and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I just like talking to you. Now, if a dude be like, you know what, man, babe, I want to be a sneaky link. I want to hit it every now and then and all that. Then, of course, he crossing the line. That ain't just no innocent friendship. But if you be like, man, I just think you cool and, you know, we can talk. You can be somebody I can just talk to sometime if I can't talk to nobody else and I just want somebody from a different perspective point of view, then you never know. There's all different ways of looking at things, y'all. Savannah says, with that being said, there's nothing wrong with being friendly and nice or kind. Yeah, I agree. It's like you can't react on every single thing. Just imagine if you got a beautiful woman and you react on every man that have googly eyes for, you gonna be swinging, you gonna knock out and you gonna fight a lot of people. You gonna pull out a gun and shoot a lot of people. If you try to shoot every dude that's looking at your girl and trying to holler at her, you gonna have a lot of murders. Because especially if they find her attractive, it's gonna happen. And then you can do the same thing, ladies. If you got a man attractive, some women gonna think he attractive. So you know how that's gonna go. That part you can't stop. Only thing you can control is if you're entertaining or not. Now, if the person entertaining, then okay. They're initiating. Now they're taking it further. If it's all just, hey, how you doing? What's up? Hey, yeah, hey. Then that's just basically flirting. Now, if y'all locked in, you don't got each other information and all that, y'all setting up secret meetings and all that, then you know what it is. There ain't no just friend there. Friendly lovers. But I appreciate y'all checking in tonight, man. We had a great show, like we always do. Y'all know my motto, man. It ain't about how you live, it's about what you give. So make sure you always give something to somebody and help somebody, even somebody you don't know. Ain't no greater feeling in the world than blessing somebody that don't have it. We got to understand, man, we all got to play a part. We all play a role in life. We all think, who is me? I ain't nobody. I can't make no difference. Everybody play a role. If everybody just do their part, spread love to the ones around you and anybody you come in contact with. Because if y'all look around right now, still crazy stuff happening. Still crazy people shooting. Still murderers, still rapists, still killers, still drugs, and still anything else you want to name. The world will never be all peaches and cream. But all we can do is try to just spread more love and positivity and try to weather the storm. Storm's gonna keep coming, but we gotta keep trying to weather them, try to survive. It's all about survival. And I want to see the next generation survive to get to C25, to get to C35. Most of these kids now, they ain't gonna be no grandparents because they're gonna, I hate to say it, they might be deceased before they're 21. A lot of these kids will never get to go, they will never get to grow no gray hair. Because they'll be dead by the time they're 25. So we need to start thinking about a lot of this and think that, hey man, we all got a role to play. By ourselves, we can't do nothing. But together, we can do a whole lot. And that's what we got to understand, man. We all have a role to play in life. Life is a cycle. We can't move nothing really by ourselves. But together, we can do a lot. Man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed out there. We had a great show tonight. Y'all make sure y'all go rewatch it on YouTube channel, Reality Music Entertainment. Drop your comments. Keep showing love. Subscribe to my channel if you ain't already subscribed. I appreciate everybody that always come in and check in on the Foolish Show podcast because I understand, man, it's a lot of things y'all could be doing, but y'all come and rock with your boy. So I don't take that for granted. Bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all, man. I just do this for y'all and want this to be a platform everybody can come and just talk about life and be yourself. You gotta worry about being judged because I don't never judge nobody. I don't look down on nobody. I ain't nobody than nobody else. I'm just an average Joe just like y'all. We all trying to make it in this crazy world. Y'all stay safe, man. I'll be back once again Wednesday night. Y'all come check me out live, man. Same time, same place, same channel. Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will be back on and we will be getting it popping. Y'all have a great night, man. Stay safe. See y'all Wednesday night. Subscribe to this channel. Go get my mixtape, Foolish, Let the Swag Talk. Download it on mixtapes, livemixtapes.com. Go download that right now. Or you can go find it on Apple, Spotify, everything. All major platforms. You can go get my new mixtape called Let the Swag Talk. And if you want some official merchandise from my label, Reality Music Entertainment, you can go to Reality Music ENT/T-Spring, TEEspring.com. Order you some merch, get you a hoodie, shirts, hats, pillowcases, you name it. We got Reality Music Entertainment, everything, cups, mugs. Y'all see me rocking it in a minute, y'all. So y'all go ahead and place y'all orders. I appreciate the love and support, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Let's be great, man. Next time I see y'all, I want y'all to have a good story for me. See y'all Wednesday.